feeling of being rusty will then also interact with your confidence and your overthinking. It will then sort of get worse. An important part of it is the concept of activation that we talked about a lot in week 8. What this basically is, your brain is set up in every way you can imagine to save as much energy as it possibly can. So if you have, for example, a language and you're not using that language at the moment, your brain doesn't want to waste energy on constantly having English words pop up or constantly having your English active in your head. So what it does is it says, okay, we're not using this at the moment. Let's put this to sleep. And it will gradually go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into a sleep. And if you haven't used your English at all for a long period of time, and I feel like this in Japanese now, when you then speak it, you will feel rusty. And it's very similar to the feeling of having just woken up in the morning, haven't had my coffee yet, oh, I can't function, need coffee. And then when you start using it, that's like the coffee then waking it back up again. Of course, that feeling of being rusty will then also interact with your confidence and your overthinking, because you'll feel rusty, therefore you'll lose confidence, and it will then sort of get worse because that raises cognitive load and all of that good stuff. If you don't want that feeling of being rusty, it's important to be constantly in touch with English. Of course, it also depends on your life and priorities, because not everybody cares about using English all the time and to being super sharp with it all the time. And that's also fine. Just understand that if you don't use English for a long period of time, when you then start using it, it will feel slow and sluggish. But you just need to understand it's not because I'm bad at English. I haven't forgotten anything. It's not because I'm crap. It's simply because it's asleep. I need to wake it up. Because again, it does interact with confidence and things like that. And that will then just makes it worse, basically, when you start to think, oh, I'm crap and I'm no good at this, and you lose confidence.